Good day. Welcome to our IGCSE Physics series. And we are looking at the first section of topics that you will find in your IGCSE curriculum. Here we will explain some concepts and try to give you a clearer understanding of what is in your textbook. Please feel free to pause and use the resources that we show in the slide series, and also note down anything that you think you will need in future. We hope you enjoy this series. Next, we have distance time graphs. Distance time graphs. How do we identify a distance time graph? So distance focuses on the displacement or the movement of an object. And distance, once again, will be on your vertical axis, and time will be on your horizontal axis as always. What does the slope or gradient in a distance time graph represent? So what does the slope or gradient of a distance time graph represent? If you remember our equations, distance and time goes with velocity. So the slope will talk to us about the velocity of the object. It will represent the velocity of the object. What is the main difference between velocity time and distance time graphs? So if you look at these equations over here that we discussed last time in a little bit of depth, you will see that velocity time is the calculation using distance. So distance is missing out of this equation here. And therefore, velocity time is the distance traveled over a specific period of time. And if we have a distance time graph, then this will be the velocity, which is represented by the graph. So if you look at your equation, the missing one from the graph is the one being measured or represented in your graph. So if your vertical and horizontal axes speak of velocity and time, then the space in between these will represent your distance or displacement. And on the other side, if you have distance time graphs, then the space in between will represent the velocity of the object. So therefore, the velocity time is the amount of distance that is traveled over a period of time. So this will tell you whether the velocity is constant, whether there is acceleration or deceleration. So that is why distance is important for this graph. Now, in our examples, we have uniform velocity. So uniform velocity is the increments stay the same between the time and the distance traveled. And a non-uniform velocity refers to the distance increases or decreases for the amount of time which is being traveled. Thank you for joining us in today's session on IGCSE Physics. We hope that this topic has helped you to gain some insight into what you can expect in this curriculum for physics. Enjoy your day. Bye.